Okay, last game of the day on TIBL opening day. We've got the Oakland A's traveling to the Kingdom to play the Seattle Mariners. We've got Sid Fernandez going for the A's and Fernando Valenzuela going for the Mariners. A's lineup, Bill Buckner's going to play first base. He's going to lead off. Ben Zobrist is at second. He bats second. Manny Ramirez, being Manny, batting third in left field. Jim Tabor is the DH. He bats fourth. Terry Steinbach's the catcher. He bats fifth. Pablo Sandoval's at third base. He bats sixth. Al Cowan's in right. And Ernest Riles at shortstop. He bats eighth. Mel Guzman, the center fielder, he bats ninth. Remember the A's. Mickey Mantle is out with an injury. Elbow inflammation 5 more days, and Roger Maris is suspended for 15 games. Roger Maris for steroids, Mickey Mantle, unknown. It was steroids. All right, for the Mariners, leading off, Ricky Henderson. Who else? Leadoff hitter for the Mariners. He's in left field. Steve Sachs bats second. He's at second. Larry Walker bats third. He's in right field. Earl Smith's the catcher. He bats cleanup. Trevor Story's batting fifth. He's the shortstop. Shawan Dunston, the greatest arm in the history of shortstops, DHing. Unfortunate. Frankie Fritsch is the third baseman. He bats seventh. Enos Cabell is at first. He bats eighth. And Willie Mays Hayes batting second leadoff in center field. He bats ninth. Let's go to the Kingdom. A's at Mariners, opening day. Here's Bill Buckner to lead off. Line to right field. Larry Walker's there. That's out number one. For those that may have watched some of the other opening days, but not all of them, a lot of the games were shown on replay because, unfortunately, OTP fast simmed some of the games when I played some of them, so I could only do the replay. So I got the replays, but they didn't give us all this great graphics. The ones I was able to play like this are not just the graphics, but the details. So we got the details here in the A's and the Mariners. Here's Ben Zobrist. Chases the screwball, struck him out. Here's Manny Ramirez against Fernando. What a matchup. That's to center, but it's actually Larry Walker in right. He'll come over and make the play. It's a hell of a defense from the Mariners outfield with Henderson in left, Willie Mays in center, Willie Mays Hayes that is, and Larry Walker in right. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning, and Ricky Henderson leading off against Sid Fernandez for the A's. Ricky Henderson, slow roller to third. He's out. Pablo Sandoval with the play. Here's Steve Sachs. Swung and a miss on the changeup. Out number 2. This A's lineup going to be a lot different when Mantle and Mays, or Mantle and Maris, get back into the lineup. Here's Larry Walker. Slow roller. Fernandez off the mound. Not in time. Looked like Bill Buckner forgot to cover first base. He must have thought it was 1986. Here's Earl Smith. And Larry Walker goes, but they've got him. So the Mariners, known for their running, tons of speed in this Mariners thing, but they get thrown out stealing here in the first inning. So we're going to fast forward to the fourth inning. Still 0-0. I don't know what the score is when I fast forward it, so anything can happen. Manny Ramirez coming up here in the fourth against Fernando. He's 0 for 1. That's line to center. Willie Mays Hayes is there. Out number 1. Here's Jim Tabor. Swung and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs. Terry Steinbach. That's hit deep to left. Way back. And it is gone. Terry Steinbach with the home run to give the A's the lead. 1-0 here in Seattle. And that brings up Panda. And he flips into right for a base hit. with 2 outs. The A's have got something going. Here's Al Cowens. Swing and a miss. Fernando's 5th strikeout. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0. Here's Earl Smith. Swung on a miss. 5th strikeout for Sid Fernandez. Both pitchers pitching well. Here's Trevor Story. Fly ball to right. Cowens is there. 2 away. Schwan Dunston. Swung on a miss. We head to the 5th. It's 1-0. We're going to fast forward to the 7th. Looks like we got a 3-1 game now. Seattle. What happened here? At the bottom of the 6th, we got a single by Ricky. A walk. Surprising he didn't steal. A walk to Sachs, 1st and 2nd. And then Larry Walker with a 3-run homer. So that's how we get to a 3-1 game. Heading to the 7th inning. We'll play these last 3. Here's Al Cowens. Fernando Valenzuela still pitching. Struck him out. 9th strikeout of the day. He is up to 112 pitches. But since this is the good old days, he's barely in the just yellow. He might be able to go the whole way. Grounded to 2nd. Throw to 1st. He's got it. 2 away. Brings up Mel Guzman. Grounder to 3rd. Fritz with the play. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Mariners 3, A's 1. Here's Enos Cabell. He looks at ball 4. That brings up Willie Mays Hayes. Hey, look, Enos Cabell is fast. Seems to be a theme here on the Mariners. Hayes bunts, but he misses. 1-1. This time he bunts it out in front, and they'll get the play. Out at 1st, Cabell to 2nd, and it brings up Ricky Henderson. Henderson 1 for 3 today. They're going to intentionally walk Ricky. You don't see that very often, but I figured with the runner at 2nd, he doesn't like to steal, but wouldn't be surprised by the double steal here. Fernandez slightly above average in holding. Terry Steinbach below average as a catcher. See what happens. 1 out. Runners don't go, and the ball's hit well to left. And it's going to hold up and be caught by Manny. We got 2 outs, and it brings up Larry Rocker, the star of the day. 3-run homer earlier. Lefty on lefty. Sid Fernandez still pitching. And this time, he strikes him out. We'll head to the 8th. Mariners 3, A's 1. Here's Bill Buckner. Fernando Valenzuela still on the mound. Grounder to 1st. Gets over, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Ben Zobrist. Fly to left. Ricky's there. No problem. Snap catch, 2 away. Here's Manny. That's going to be low, ball 4. So they'll bring up Jim Tabor, good power for the A's DH. And Eric Plunk on to pitch. Closes the book on Fernando. Let's take a look at what Fernando did. 7 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, 138 pitches. Eric Plunk comes on to pitch. Feels like Eric Plunk went on the juice and had quite a great result there. Eric Plunk's throwing over 100 miles an hour these days. See what happens with Plunk and Tabor. 2 outs. Well, he goes to the curveball, 75 miles an hour. Looking for the heater. We got him. Strike 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Mariners 3. A's 1. Here's Earl Smith. That's going to be a base hit. Earl Smith leads off the bottom of the 8th with a single. We get Trevor Story. Swinging bunt, but they'll go to 2nd for 1. They get the force there, but that's it. Haven't seen this Ace attempt to steal yet today. Doesn't even look like they tried in the innings we fast them. Surprising. I'm sorry, but the Mariners. So much speed in the Mariners, we expect a lot of stolen bases from this team. Here's the ground ball to second. Diving play, but everybody's going to be safe. Holds on to it. 1 out, 2 on, and here's Frankie Fritsch. There's the steal attempt, and we get a double steal, easily standing up for both runners. And now the Mariners have runners at second and third with 1 out. Sid Fernandez still in the game, only at 112 pitches. Frankie Fritsch, the batter. Fritsch drives it to left. At the very least, that'll be a sac fly. It's going to stay in the ballpark. Run scores easily, makes it 4-1, and they even get Dunston tagging and getting into third. The Mariners' speed coming to bear here. Here's Enos Cabell. Cabell to center. Should be caught. It is, so we go to the top of the 9th. Mariners 4, A's 1. Mark Clear on to pitch. Close this game out for the Mariners. Terry Steinbach homered earlier for the A's only run. Swings and miss that high fastball. That's out number 1. Here's Pablo. Bit of a shift on for Pablo. And he hits right into it. Easy cover for Cabell. There's 2 outs. Now Collins, A's last chance. But he's going to walk on a 3-2 pitch. Bring up Ernie Riles with 2 outs and a runner at first. Clear delivers grounder to Cabell. He'll make the play, and that's the final game of the day. The Mariners prevail 4-1. 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Mariners. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the A's. Fernando Valenzuela gets the win. He's 1-0. Mark Clear with the save. Terry Steinbach with his first home run of the year. Larry Walker with his first home run of the year. Stolen base for Dunston and Story, and a caught stealing for Walker. We got 2 hits for Larry Walker, 3 hits for Sean Dunston, 2 hits for Terry Steinbach. It's the final from Seattle. Mariners 4, A's 1.